Hello, hi everyone. Hello everyone, hi there. I would want all of you to turn on your cameras if you can. I know that you guys cannot unmute yourselves, so you will not be able to speak up. Telling you in the very beginning that if speak up, you can just let me know, raise your hand over here, and I will unmute you from my end, and then you can ask your doubts and everything. Right. So since this was a free session, I know everyone, welcome to Glecta's live class. And in be doing algebra. Those of you who are new, I'll tell you that we are based on online studies. We deal with that, and you have siblings like brother, sister in another class. We provide classes year 6, year 8, any class, right? So I hope that everyone can hear me right now, right? Yeah. So over here, I was telling you about our platform that you can have classes for any levels, anything, right? As I said, that in today's class, we'll be doing the concept of algebra. But before I start out to all have cleared a lot of, who have got admissions into different grammar schools, top ranked grammar schools. You can say Ahana and Arzan, Muhammad Ismail. There are more. We would be updating you about those students, right? We will be telling you more, like the more students, right? They were studying with us. They got to know about the techniques, tricks, and everything, right? And sharing with you. If you work on those, then definitely you'll be able to improve your mental math. You'll be able to do the calculation. Our upcoming live sessions, which would be absolutely free of classes, which are absolutely free of course. Just save the link that you have today. You logged in from a link today, right, everyone? So today we are doing the negative numbers in one session. And apart from math, we would have AR, VR, and English live lessons as well. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this slide, or you can save all these dates. All right. Save these dates so that you know that, okay, this is the time that we have to be free at. All right. Okay. Starting with today's topic, as I said, algebra. But I always start with a little bit of brainstorming. So here's one question that you see on the screen. This is not algebra related, but this is just a logical question. I want every one of you to be active on text. All right, everyone be active on text and tell me, how can I move these two matches to make the equation true? Now, of course, 3 plus 3 equals to 8. That is not true at all, right? I want everyone to be active on text. So text me your answers. Like, what do you think? How can I move any two matches so that the equation becomes true? I'm giving you 20 seconds. Come on. And your timer is already started. If anyone wants to tell the answer, they can raise their hand. Okay, two participants are raising their hand. I can see Rohan, and I can see Vasi, and I can see Aradhya. Oh my God, a lot of people are raising hands. Okay, let me ask Mahi. Mahi, speak up, unmute yourself.
You have to move the two matches that start off the 3 in front of the plus.
Which matches are you talking about? Which matches are we supposed to move?
The ones that are directly from the middle match of the plus.
So you want to move this match?
Yes, and
and where would you keep it then?
Then you could put it right in, like, centered with one of the 3s, like that.
All right, yeah. So that's what we are doing. We are moving this middle match and keeping it over here, right? And we are moving this one more match, of course, and we are keeping it this match over here, right? So this is the answer that we have. Now we have 9 minus 9 equals 0, right? So of course 3 plus 3 is not equal to 8, but 9 minus 9 is definitely 0. All right, then coming to next question, giving you exactly 20 seconds, everyone to text me the answers. Come on, be active on chat box. Type in your answers. You have 20 seconds exactly. I want to see, because this is a question I can see a lot of people make mistakes. Do not do it step by step. Give me the final answer, guys. These are the steps. This is one single question. I want you to give me the final answer. Expected. A lot of people are saying 5,000, as I can see in the chat box. But the thing is that it looks like 5,000. Now, it's not 5,000. Those who are saying 5,000, it's not 5,000. Everyone raise down, just lower your hand. All right, we're discussing it. This is 1,000 plus 40. Technically, if we are doing it all one by one, we can do 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, which is a 4,000. 40 plus 30, 70, plus 20, 90, plus 10 is 100, not 1,000, right? So your answer would be 5,100, not 5,000. Like I told you, this is a common mistake that I've seen a lot of people doing. That's why I picked up this question. It looks like the answer would be 5,000, because when we are doing it mentally, we usually end up adding 1,000. But it's 100 that we shall be adding. So this is the answer. Now I'm going to start a little bit. See, I would say that everybody, you should that your hand is raised. All right. So you can lower your hand if you do not have any doubt. Like after raising, lower it as well once the question is done. Okay. Good. Very simple. Now, what do we mean by cube? Like if, let's say 20, multiplying 23 by itself, we were learning about how we are calculating cubes. Cubes mean that I am multiplying a number by itself thrice, right? Like if I want to calculate 23 cube, as we were discussing, that means I'm doing 23 times 23 times 23. Learn a simple shortcut of calculating cube of any number. Now over here, you write down, and you write it always as a 3-digit. But instead of writing 8, I'll write 008. All right. And if I talk about 3 cube, like 3 times 3 times 3, that is 27 again. But I'm always going to write it as a 3-digit number. So I'll rather write it as 0, like 027. So I've written 008 and 027. Then, second step, whatever digits that you have, you're going to multiply all of them. So 2 times this 2 times 3. And since we are taking the cube, so times 3 again, right? So this would be 80. Now the number that you're getting and the original number that you had, multiply them. And I'm getting 414 now. So leave one space from here and write this 414 over here. Now, the next step, add them up. 7, 6, 1, 8 plus 4, 12. This becomes my answer for 23 cube. All right. So that's what we have over 12,167. All right. This is how you calculate cube of a number. All right. I hope this step is clear how we are doing it. Let me repeat it for you. I'm calculating the cubes of the different digits that we have. 2 cube, that is 008. Always write it as a 3-digit number. 3 cube, 027. And then I multiplied all the numbers that we have. 2 times 3 times 3. That I got as 18. And then I did 18 times 23, which is 414. Leave one space from the right and then write 414. And then you're just going to add them up. All right. So try taking any random 2-digit number and try calculating cubes of them later on. Of course, not now, but later on you shall try. Now, algebra. Can anybody tell me? Anyone can raise their hand. Okay, I can see 2 participants raising their hand. Ruhan has still raised his hand. Ruhan, it was earlier also that you raised your hand. So do you want to answer for this one, Ruhan? You can just nod a yes or no. Okay, yes. So yes, Ruhan, unmute yourself and tell me, what do you understand by algebra? Mm-hmm.
Algebra is one section of maths where you use letters or symbols to represent numbers.
Okay, yes. Technically, algebra is a part where we study about letters as well as numbers. Now, as you said, letters, like if I say that I have some candies in my hand, some candies means that could be anything, like any number, right? It could be that I'm having maybe 2 candies. It is quite very possible that I may have like 10 candies or 20 candies or 100 candies, right? So that's not fixed. So that's when we use letters. These are also called variables, means something that numbers are called as constants in algebra. Now coming to the kinds of questions. The first part is solving equations. I'll tell you how we can solve any equation. When I'm writing like a combination of letters and numbers together, like I'm saying, I have to do 2x plus 5, or let's start with the simple one. X plus 5 equals 11. Now think of it as, those of you who already know the answer, be active on text and you can text me your answers. But think of it as that what number can I add to 5 so that I get my answer as 11? You know that when you add 6 to 5, you'll be getting 11, right? I can see a lot of people have given me the answer. So now in general, I'm telling you a way which you can follow up so that you can solve any equation. This is called the technique of applying inverse operations. Whenever we have to calculate the value of the letter, we always do the opposite. All right. Opposite as in that we see, okay, X is being added to 5. What's the opposite of addition? So you're going to subtract 5. And that would give you 8x equals multiply by 8 and I add 5, then what do we get? So over here, you see 1 by 1. 5 is being added. So opposite of addition, subtraction. Take this 5 on the other side and subtract it. So 53 minus 5, you would be getting 48. Now 8x means we are doing 8 times x. We are multiplying. Opposite of multiplication, division. So we are going to do 48 divided by 8, which is going to be equal to 6. And that's it. We have our answer. The first answer would be x equals to 6. All right, every one of you see the other questions as well. Come on, start texting me your answer for this one. 8x plus 2 equals 42. Give me the numbers as well. All right. I'm giving you the numbers as well over here. This is question number 1, where we got x is equal to 6 as our answer. So for question number 2, 3, and 4. And when you're giving me the answer, all right, mention it, question number 2, and then give me the answer x equals to this. All right, so I can see a lot of people have already answered me. Very good. You guys are getting correct answers. Text me. All right. Don't raise your hand, guys. If you want to ask something, only then raise your hand. So Rohan, do you want to ask something, or do you want to give the answer? You want to ask? No? Okay, you want to ask. Okay, so yes, unmute yourself, Rohan.
It says that you're not in the meeting, so we can't send you anything.
Why am I not in the meeting? Okay, do you not see me in the meeting? Come on. How is that possible?
Chat, and I'm about to send something. When I was about to send something, at the top it said that you're not in the meeting.
Try again. See, I'm receiving a lot of text already. So I have Abdul Hafiz who's giving me the answer for third one. Joe is giving me the answer. I can see everyone's answer. So Ruhan, you also try it. All right, I can see Joe's answer. I can see Jasan's answer. You guys have given me the answers. Yes. So, okay. If in case you feel that, that's the issue, try again. All right. I'll be explaining the technique one more time. So have a look over here, guys, hands down. 8x plus 2 equals 42. Now see, 2 is being added. So now opposite of addition is subtraction. So we would subtract 2. So 8x comes out to be equal to 40, right? Now 8 times x is 40. That means 8 times some number is 40. What could that number be? You're just going to divide by 8 because opposite of multiplication is division. Okay, I can see nobody is a name, and yeah, nobody was asking me something, raising hand. So nobody, you want to ask something? I'll unmute you. Yes, nobody, tell me.
No questions about the username, but it's the same as the other guy. I went to chat. I pressed it comes up with Glecta, and I tried to press it and it just doesn't come up. It said that you left the meeting. I keep trying and it just comes up with Glecta Ltd.
Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Just see my name again. You would see Alina over there, right? Try it again.
Okay, I pressed chat box. I can't. It's not letting me press Glecta Ltd. That means there's only one person.
No, it says host. Glecta. My name is Alina. Alina, dear, my name is Alina. Text to Alina. All right. You guys have to text me. Do not text to the Glecta account.
It's not there.
But I am there in the meeting, as you can see it clearly. Maybe there is some glitch on the Zoom side, but no problem. You can raise your hand when you want to ask something. All right. Okay, I'll mute you now. Okay, coming to the third one now, doing this one. For the third one, we are going to add the like terms together. Okay, I see Akyut is raising his hand. Yes, Akyut?
I just joined the meeting. I don't know what's happening.
It's algebra that we are doing, dear. So we are just learning how we solve equations, all right? So now when we have same letters together, like imagine, I'll tell you how we deal with algebra. I always give this example. I think I've given this in my previous live sessions as well. I'm telling it to you again for those of you who are new right now. So now these are all apples. I'm representing these apples with letter A, right? We see 3 apples on the screen. So A plus A plus A, that is 3A, right? If I draw 2 bananas, although my drawing skills aren't really great, as you can see, do not judge my drawing skills. I have 2 bananas. So B plus B means 2B. If I add one more apple over here, right? Now, how many apples do we have in total? 4 apples, right? So you just add the same letters together. Remember that. So over here, we are going to do 7y plus 4y. That is 11y, right? 11y minus 5 equals 61. Now see how we are solving equations. 5 is being subtracted. Opposite of subtraction, I told you addition. So add 5 on the other side. And 61 plus 5 is 66. That means 11y. 11 times y is 66. That means we would have to divide by 11 on both the sides. Opposite of multiplication is division. So you get y equals to 6 as your answer. All right. Always do the opposite. That's what I always tell you. Now over here, 7 is being multiplied. In in math, brackets always mean multiplication. So 7 is being multiplied. So you can just do it in the very first step that we are dividing by 7 first. 7 divided by 7 is just 1. And then you do it 4 and, take your letters on one side and numbers on one side. All right. So now 4 is positive in the left side. Keep this minus x as it is. Shift it on the other side. Positive 4 would become negative 4, right? So you get negative of x equals negative 3. Negative and negative would just cross out. When you have negatives on both the sides, you can cross them out. And your answer would come out to be equal to 3. All right. So that's one thing that you can do. I can see a lot of people have texted me the correct answer. Very good. Okay. If in case you have any doubt, you can let me know. All right. And I can see Tanvi was raising her hand. 1 second. Now, Tanvi, if you have any doubt because you wanted to communicate, I can say that you can text me if you have any questions, anything like that. All right. Be active on text in that case. I am seeing all your messages. All right. Okay. Now moving on to the next one. Everybody, I would want you to calculate the perimeter of this shape. I told you that when we have same letters, we can add them up together. Like if I have x plus x, I can write it as 2x. Remember that. If I have 2x plus 5x, add your letters together. If they are the same letters, that's what we call as like terms. When we have same letters, 2x plus 3x, that would be equal to, 2x plus 5x, that would be equal to 7x, right? We are solving equations over here. So, okay, let's see how many of you can answer this one. What is the perimeter of this shape? This one is a little tricky as well, and you have to be very careful while answering this one. Akyut, you want to ask something because your hand is still raised. If you do not want to ask anything, you can lower your hand. All right. Okay, I can see Mira wants to ask something. Yes, Mira, speak up.
For the question, do you have to work out what A, B, C, D, and E answers are?
No. These are the MCQs. Like these are the options that are given to you. A, B, C, D. Out of these, only one option is correct. You have to choose which option would be correct. Okay, guys, do not spam me at all. I can see like, okay, over here, iPhone user, there is someone iPhone user and they have texted me E. Okay, I got your answer, dear. Do not spam me like that. Otherwise, I'll keep getting messages, right? Okay. Okay. So I can see you guys are texting me. But Krish says 2z plus 2y plus 3x. Krish, we do not have any option in which we have 3x. You have to choose one option out of these 5. Okay, let's discuss. First of all, you know that in a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal, right? So if you see this side of the rectangle, which I'm highlighting right now, this side, you see it? Opposite sides would be equal, right? So technically, this side would be also x, isn't it? Now, if I'm drawing a rectangle over here, I'm drawing a rectangle. I am saying the total of this length is 5 centimeters, right? If I'm saying the total is 5 and this much, I'm saying is 3 centimeters. The total is 5, the upper length, the upper width is 3. So now if I ask you what would be this lower length, automatically your answer would be, okay, it must be 5 minus 3, which is 2 centimeters. Of course, you will say that, isn't it? You do 5 minus whatever length is given to you. Similarly, if you look at this one, okay, I got this as x, right? If you see this rectangle over here, you can see that in this part, if I draw a rectangle over here, in this part, when we are down over here, the y, right? That's what's y. All right, y minus w. I just told you that if the total length of something, let's say it's 10 centimeters, right? Out of 10, I'm saying, okay, the upper length is 3 centimeters. Then what would be the remaining length? That's when you would do 10 minus 3 and you would say, okay, 7 centimeters is the remaining length, right? So over here, your remaining length would be y minus a w, right? Now, if we discuss what would be the total, see this total, perimeter. Over here, we have a z, starting from here, z. The opposite side, as I said, in a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal, right? So the upper length in total would also add up to z, isn't it? From left to right. So z plus z plus, I've added this, then plus this y on the right side that we have. Then we have a w. Then we have an x over here. Now I'm just adding up the vertical lengths because z plus z, that would be my horizontal length only. Now if I talk about my vertical length, x over here, then this x over here plus the remaining length, that is y minus a w. That's what we have. So combine the letters. When you see the same letters, combine them together. I have written z twice, z plus z. So that becomes 2z, right? Then I have 2y plus x twice. So twice of x. Now, one simple thing, that what do we have over here? We have 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. 5 minus 5 is 0, isn't it? So if you think about it as w minus w, if you see this w minus w, when you're subtracting the same numbers, 2 minus 2, 5 minus 5, 10 minus 10, that is 0, right? So w minus w would be just 0. And if you add 0 to anything, right? If you add 0, then nothing changes. 2 plus 0 is 2. 10 plus 0 is 10, right? That's what we have. So this would be my answer simply. 2z plus 2y plus 2x. Now either you do 2 plus 3 or you do 3 plus 2. It's one and the same thing. The order does not matter. So see it. Where do you have it? We have it in the A part, right? So this is our answer. Simple. Okay, now I see a lot of people have texted me A. Earlier, a lot of people were texting me E, B, D, right? You guys were texting that. Okay, Ankita is asking, why does it say call on this, WhatsApp on this? Darling, for those who are new, if you want to know anything about our platform, because there are a lot of students who are coming here for the first time. So for them, it is the information that if in case you want to book any class, you want to take one-on-one sessions, anything, right? You can just contact them. Okay, so I can see a lot of people are getting correct answers. APA, very good. Okay, now moving on to the next one. Also, if you want to note down your answers, this video would be later on uploaded on YouTube. All right. So you can watch this video on YouTube channel as well. You know that we have a YouTube channel, Glecta Learning, right? You would see this icon that you see on the top right over here, isn't it? So you would see that icon over there. Okay, now let's come to this question. Jack was X years old 4 years ago. Okay, I need a volunteer. Can anybody raise their hand? I need a volunteer. Okay, I would want, let's say I would want Huda to be the volunteer. Yes, Huda, please unmute yourself.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Now, Huda, how old are you? No,
Miss,
no.
I'm-
Wait. Do not tell me. Sorry. Do not tell me. How old were you 4 years ago?
I was 6.
4 years ago, you're saying you're 6, right?
Yeah.
Now, I would want Ishan to unmute himself, and Ishan, tell me, if Huda says that 4 years ago he was 6 years old, how old is he right now? What's his age right now?
10.
10. What did you do? You added 4 to 6. Yes?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we are going to do in algebra as well now. Right? So Jack was X years old 4 years ago. Like 4 years ago, whatever his age was, his present age, what would that be? Whatever his age 4 years ago, you would add 4 to it, isn't it? X plus 4. Now I would want Mahi. Please unmute yourself and tell me, if in today's date, you're 10 years old, how old will you be after 6 years, Mahi?
In 16, but also I know the answer.
No. I'm just asking in general. You tell me, if in today's date, you're 10 years old, then what would be your age after 6 years?
16.
16. Very good. And over here, that's what they're asking in the question. How old will he be 6 years from now? So whatever is the current age, X plus 4, you would further add 6 to it, because I'm not asking the present age. I'm asking what would be the age 6 years later on, right? So your total would be X plus 10. Whenever we have a combination of letters and numbers together, guys, stop spamming me like this. Those of you who are constantly texting me like D, do not do that, all right? I am seeing, even if you type it just one single time, I'm seeing that you have given me the correct answer. All right, great. X plus 10 is the correct answer. All right, so that's how you judge it. Okay, then comes the concept of substitution. Substitution means that we just have to replace it. B plus C plus D. Whatever values are given to you in the question, just replace them. A is so yes, we were doing substitution like we were discussing about it. I told you that when we are doing substitution, we just replace our values, right? So replace the given values. B is 3, C is 4, D is 5. So all you got to do is 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 5, 14. And that's it. That's my answer. All right. So I hope you guys are getting the correct answer. Okay, I can see a lot of people have given me the correct answer. Very good. Okay, next one. D square plus C square. Square means that you're doing the multiplication of it by itself. So D is 5, right? So you would be doing 5 square plus 4 square. You just have to replace it. So 25 plus 16, that would be 41. Simple. Then AB. A times B means 2 times 3, that is 6. Similarly, you can do the fourth one as well. All right. I hope you guys are getting the correct answer. Now, this is a little brainstorming question. So I would want everyone to start doing this question. I'm giving you exactly 20 seconds. Now think of it. What exactly are they asking the question? Ishan is raising his hand. Ishan, do you know the answer for this one, or were you just hanging on your this thing? Okay, he has lowered his hand. All right. Those of you who know the answer, I can see Gautam has raised his hand. So do you know the answer for this one, Gautam? Okay, somebody is saying 20, somebody is saying 70, somebody is saying 60. Are you guys giving a random guess? Dog gets $50. No, I've not received. Okay, wait. Okay, who's raising the question hand? Okay, Ankita. Yes, Ankita, speak up.
Dog gets $50
Why?
because the chicken gets $10 and the spider gets $40. The ant gives $30 and the dog could get $50 because he was richer than all of them.
But there should be a logic. Why was the dog richer? Tell me.
Because he
Okay.
was mightier.
No. Okay, I want Jason to unmute himself. Jason, tell me what would be your answer?
I put $20 because each leg for the chicken, I thought it was $5, and then you have 8 legs for the spider, so 8 times 5 is 40. Then you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good. So over here, if I'm saying that chicken was $10, of course there would be some basis on the some what do we say, some concept on the basis of which we would be deciding their prices. A chicken has 4 legs, right? For 4 legs, sorry, a chicken has 2 legs, my bad. And for 2 legs, we have $10. A spider, it has 8 legs. 8 legs for $40. That means we are saying 1 leg costs how many dollars? $5, right? So how much would a dog get then? It has 4 legs, so 4 times 5, that is $20 would be the answer. All right. Okay. Then moving on to the next part. Okay, again, as I told you guys in the beginning of the session, that we'll be taking classes. We are taking classes for all the levels. If you have any brother, any sister, any sibling, right, and they want to enroll us, you see the numbers on the bottom slide of this over here. And if you want, you can contact the management, contact the team. All right, let's come to this word problem. I think of a number, multiply it by 2, divide the result by 3, and so on. How do we form an equation? See, whatever is given to us in mathematical language, we are going to convert, whatever is given to us in English language, we are going to convert it in mathematical language. Thinking of a number, now we are not given the number that we are thinking of. So whatever is missing, you just take that as x. Multiplying it by 2 means 2x. Dividing it by 3 means whatever you have divided by 3. Subtract 5. So take away 5. Now your answer that you would be getting is 5. So this becomes your answer for the A part. Now, like I told you for the B part, I told you the concept, right? That how you can solve even the most difficult linear equation. Always do the opposite. I can see 10 participants have raised their hands. I'm very sorry, guys. I cannot unmute you, all of you, right? Because a lot of you have raised your hands. But if you want to answer me, give me the answers, you can text me, all right? Akyut, you want to, if in case you want to ask something, only then raise your hand. If you want to give answers, then you have to text me, all right? So those of you who have to give their answer and then they were raising your hand, so lower your hand. Come on, lower your hand now. Raise your hand if you want to ask something. So Abdul, you're raising your hand to ask something? Yes? Okay, then you can unmute yourself. Tell me.
Why isn't the chat working?
Why isn't the chat working? The chat is working there. Try it again. Like click on my name from the participant section and then you can try it again. Maybe there is some glitch on the Zoom side then. Try it, it would work. All right. Okay, anybody who wants to ask something, I can see bombastic side eye. You keep on changing your username only from side eye. No. Okay, I think Stefan's video is frozen. No, you wanted to ask something, Stefan, so speak up. Okay, yes, of course. You don't need to ask me for that. Come on. All right. Okay. Now to solve the equation that we have over here, everybody lower your hand if you do not want to ask anything. So over here, if I want to solve this equation, 2x over 3. 5 is being subtracted, add 5 on both the sides. 3 is being divided, so multiply 3 over here. And then x is being multiplied by 2. So you divide 30 by 2. I can see a lot of people have given me the correct answer. Very good, everyone. Roslyn, Abdul. I can see you guys have given me 15, and Roslyn has given me so many times the answer. Okay, I can see over here. Okay, Mavira, he. Now your usernames are also like, you have not named yourself by your own name. I can see he. I know that's Ankita. Yeah, Ankita. So in the class, I would be calling you up he as only. All right. Okay. Now moving on to the next one. This is a question from sequences. Okay, all right. I do not want anyone to raise their hand if they do not want to ask anything. All right, so everyone lower your hand now. All right, lower your hand, lower your hand. Okay, Ruhan, do you want to ask something? Because I can see that you have raised your hand. Okay, if you want to ask, then you can unmute yourself.
I still can't send you anything.
Oh, dear. Try to re-enter the class then once. Maybe then it works. All right, try to re-enter and then you try it. Okay, now over here, okay, I can see Alina is also raising her hand. Yes, Alina?
Oh, so I joined late, Miss, because I was at a club, so I couldn't come.
Raise your hand if you want to ask something. Just text me your, whatever you want to say. Okay, now over here, write the pattern as a number sequence. Now see how many matchsticks, or not matchsticks technically, but how many sticks are there over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 sticks in the first one. So 5. Then I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more sticks. So this becomes 9. Then I have added 4 more sticks. Okay, lower your hand, everyone. I'm not unmuting anyone right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more sticks added. So 30. So what's the pattern that is being followed up? First, we had 5, then 9, then 30. As you can see, each time I'm adding this. That means each time I'm adding 4 sticks. Each time I'm adding 4 sticks. Ankita, lower your hand. If you want to speak something, text me. All right? Text me if you want to speak something. Okay. Yeah, so over here, the rule is that we are adding 4 every time. Adding 4. So if I want to write the next 5 terms, you know that you just have to add 4, right? Keep on adding 4. I can see Ishan has given me the answer. All right. So over here, Akyut, you tell me what's your doubt? What's your question? I'll then unmute you. Tell me. I mean, you can just text me your questions if you have any. All right. Okay, over here, if I want to write down the next 5 terms, after 5, keep on adding 4, right? 13 plus 4, 17. 17 plus 4, 21. 24, 29. 29 plus 4, 33. And you go on adding like this, right? 33, and then 37, and so on, right? So that's how you do your questions of sequences. Okay, you guys are texting me a lot. So I can see this. Abdul has given me even the rule. Very good. So yes, that's the rule that we'll be following up, 4n plus 1, right? Okay, very good. I can see a lot of people have been answering the question. So I would want every one of you to take a screenshot of this question that I'm showing you on the screen and mark this as your homework. All right, I want everyone to attempt these questions, and then in the regular classes that I'm taking yours, right, I will be asking you these questions. Remember that. All right, Jason, you want to ask something? Do not tell me the answer. If you want to ask something, then you unmute yourself. Yes, Jason.
What does it mean by the first 5 terms and the 10th terms?
Okay, over here, the hint that I'm giving you is that you have to use substitution. We just did a question of how we substitute. First term, over here, n represents the number of terms that we are talking about. Number of terms. First term means that you have to put n equals to 1. Sorry, not m, n. All right, so we would be putting n equals to 1. My A part, if I have a look at it, it says 3n minus 1. So replace n by 1. So 3 times 1 minus 1, that means this 2 is my first term. If I want to do the second term, all you got to do is put n equals to 2 in your A part. 3 times 2 minus 1. 6 minus 1, 5. That would be my answer. All right. So that's why I have given you this as your homework so that you can try it yourself. All right. Okay. Now, over here, since your exams are on your head, now Glecta has started taking one-on-one doubt sessions as well. All right. So in case you have any doubts, because, okay, I can see Akyut, you're asking me to unmute yourself, but dear, I'm unable to, wait. Yeah, Akyut, over here, I know that you're asking me to unmute you, but over here, I do not see your name. I do not see that option there. So that is why I'm saying that if you want to ask something, you can text me. All right, I'm unable to find that option of unmuting you. So if you want to ask something, please text me your doubt. All right. Okay. Over here, like I was telling you about the doubt sessions, you can book one-on-one doubt session with us. All right. And then we would be covering these kinds of questions. These are like your past year paper questions that we are usually taking up. And right now, for those of you who have not enrolled with us right now, for the first 20 students who would be joining, there is a discount offer that is going on right now. So you would be having a 20% off. So in case you plan on joining, the numbers are there already on the screen, right? And that's what I'm showing you. These are the questions that we would be taking up more in the upcoming live sessions. I told you that there are going to be more live sessions that we will be taking up, not only for maths, but for NBR, for VR, for English, for every subject. All right. Jason is asking to put the homework on the screen. Like I told you, Jason, the video of this lecture would be uploaded on our YouTube channel. So you do have our YouTube channel over here, right? We have different social media platforms. It won't be uploaded on Instagram or Facebook, but you can add up Instagram, Facebook, and on Telegram group. Those of you who are already there with us, you know that we take up, we give Telegram questions. There is a group where we are taking up the doubts as well, right? And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, then of course, whenever we take a live session, you would automatically get a notification, right? So the video would be uploaded on the YouTube live session. The YouTube live session is named Glecta Learning. So you'll easily be able to find that our channel over there. All right. And that would be all for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. I hope everything that we discussed today is clear to you guys. As I said, in case any one of you has any doubts, so you can book our one-on-one doubt sessions. You have our numbers. All right. So that would be all for today. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care and work on the tricks that I taught you today. All right. I'll be asking you in the next live classes then. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.